Ever wonder what you can actually buy for around the median price here in the Charlottesville area? Well, today I am showing you 3 real homes that are active and for sale right now. We've got one in the heart of Charlottesville, one in the Crozet Mountain vibe, and one out in Greene County with some serious space. And here's the thing, each one of these tells a totally different story about living in Charlottesville. And one of them may actually really surprise you. So stick around, because this is exactly why you'll want someone local like me in your corner when you're deciding where to land and can make your life a whole lot easier. Before we tour the homes, here is your market snapshot. The median sales price in the Charlottesville, Albemarle general area hovers around $500,000. That means half of all homes are sold above and half are sold below. It's a balanced place to sort of start and give you an idea when you're looking at living in Charlottesville. Now, more specifically, markets are, you can only look at the median, honestly, month by month or year over year, which is still like September 25 as compared to September 24. So right now, Charlottesville City, the median price is $509,000 per home. That is actually a minus 2% drop since last year at the same time. Now, you look at Albemarle County. Remember, Albemarle County completely surrounds Charlottesville. And when most people talk about living in Charlottesville, they're talking about the Charlottesville metropolitan area, which is sort of like Albemarle and Charlottesville inclusive. Albemarle County, bad news, $575,000. Now, if you're living here, that's sort of good because, or if you've already bought, it's sort of good because you know what? That's actually an 8% increase year over year. And the reason I want to point those things out is because if something should happen and you would need to sell your home, whether you just bought it or whether you bought it whenever you bought it, it's good to know that they hold the value and that they're increasing. It sucks if you're having to buy because, again, that's a main reason why we run over the national average for home prices in and around our area. Now, finally, the last one gives you a good value, and that's, I chose a home in Greene County, which is just north of Albemarle. What is the median price in Greene? $432,400. But you will not believe this, that too is up 8% from last year at the same time. Holy crap. Now, adding all 3 of those together, that gives us an average median today of $505,000. So that's where I started our search. Now, if you're coming from a market such as Northern Virginia, DC, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, California, you're probably thinking, wow, that is so affordable. Locals, I feel you if you're thinking, how can anybody afford it? The climb in prices is real, I'm telling you. But enough about the market. Let's get into what that number buys. And we're starting with really super sweet city living that honestly is, I would call it walkable. You can walk to one of my favorite restaurants and coffee shops. You can actually walk to the health department. You could walk to UVA. You could walk to downtown. Now, it's not a 5-minute walk, but it's actually in an area that is very walkable. Has sidewalks, the whole 9 yards. So let's get going and see what we find. Okay, So now before we see this first one, I want to make sure you all know none of these are my listings, meaning these are all listed in the MLS, currently active by agents other than myself. But hey, that just means if you see one of these today and think, oh, I want that, then I can work for you and I've got your back and you're covered, right? All right, so our first stop is actually going to be Mason Lane in Charlottesville, literally in Charlottesville proper. It is a petite 825 square foot, get this, 3-bedroom, 1-bath cottage. What's your guess on the listing price? What do you think? Now this is going to be, seriously, on 0.13 of an acre in the city of Charlottesville. Established streets, very, very walkable. What do you think the price is going to be? Well, obviously I already sort of gave it away because I told you we're working on the median prices today. So the price for this home is $475,000. This sweet little cottage is completely renovated inside. It has a modern HVAC, tankless hot water, and a brand new kitchen with quartz counters and stainless appliances. It's cozy, charming, and again, the location is tucked right off of Rugby Road. So seriously, so very walkable to UVA and to downtown. Here's the backyard. So again, established neighborhood, but yet you still have your privacy. And you have a neighbor who loves to garden. How cute is this? I grew up just a stone's throw from here. This is the type of place where you can, say, bike to a concert, you can stroll down to dinner, or you could even bike to a coffee shop. Sometimes forgetting that you're even in a small city at all. A question I hear a lot is parking a nightmare? Honestly, not here. This home actually could potentially have off-street parking, but they have recaptured it as part of the lawn. But again, this street is quiet, quaint, and full of parking. But now, the farther you go downtown, parallel parking has to become part of your cardio, shall we say. But if you would rather wake up to mountain views, Crozet's calling your name next. All right, let's load up and get going. All right, we are at our second one of the three. We have traveled into Albemarle County. More specifically, we are in Crozet. The other reason I picked this house, not only is it falling in our median average range, but it is also in one of the most sought after areas of Albemarle, which is Crozet. And as you can see behind me, it is actually brand new construction by a quality builder. And it actually has mountain views in the front yard. So let me tell you a little bit about it. This is a new build, has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it actually spans over just shy of 1,800 square feet. It's located on just over a half an acre lot in an established subdivision in Crozet. Now you may actually recognize this one from a recent video I did on new construction. If not, after this video, go check it out. It's been within the past couple of weeks. It's actually part of the Orchard Acres neighborhood. No HOAs, mountain views, minutes to shopping, trails, and parks of Crozet. A really family-friendly vibe, and inside there's main level living with a great room, kitchen with an island, and maybe your dream for a growing family or lots of roommates, or you know what, maybe you just want space to yourself, and that's okay too. Upstairs, there's actually 2 bedrooms, laundry, a hall bath, plus, I don't know if you can see it or not, plus an unfinished basement, which is ready for future flexibility. Now, if you're wondering, but what about the commute? You're looking at about 20 to 25 minutes to UVA or downtown. A lot of people say it's the views that make the drive feel more like vacation time. Oh, did I mention the price? Brand new construction, what do you think it is? Quality builder? You're not going to believe this. The price for this home is $519,900. Can you believe that? It's due, as you can see, it's not finished yet. It is under construction and due to be finished by the end of November. Let's look around. All right, so I was looking at the notes and it looks like this one is actually due to be completed in October or November. Again, when you have new construction, you are slightly dependent on the weather and elements to a point. Now that they're under roof and they have finished drywall, it looks like it'll probably be sooner rather than later. Now, even though you're out in Crozet on a ½ acre lot, this is actually going to be on public water and public sewer. Better yet, guess what? Fiber internet. Yes, you heard me right. So again, coming in at $519,900. Okay, so just shy of 3,000 square feet. Finished above grade is just shy of 1,800. So that would be the main level and the bedrooms and everything upstairs on the second level. And then the unfinished basement is actually coming in at 1,200 additional square feet. That's what makes up just shy of 3,000 square feet. This, to me, is a great example of the potential when you know what you're looking for or the person you're working with knows what they're looking for. All right, well, don't go anywhere. If you want more room to roam without moving to the suburbs, Greene County is up next with our final home today. And honestly, you're not going to want to miss these views. I am telling you, you'd be hard pressed to find something even similar to it. All right, let's go. Finally, we are out in Greene County, Turkey Ridge Road. It's actually in Greene County, located in Standardsville. Now get this. This is located on 4.44 acres in conservation zoning. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath cabin that was built in 1972. Now, do note this. This is actually located on 3 different parcels, but the actual sale is for a total together of 4.44 acres. As I walk down here, I'm actually walking past it. As you can see, it is on a gravel road. It is on the top of a mountain. If you don't like people and you just want to live and be in amazement by where you live. This is that kind of a home. Now, price, remember, we're staying in our median. So the price, $499,999. $500,000, okay? I hate when agents do that, I really do. Long story. Anyways, in green, you can expect significantly more square footage and land. Think maybe even a workshop or garden. I grew up and my parents actually had a place not far from here. I have been helping families like yours move up here for more space and privacy while still having quick access to Charlottesville. This home has over 2,600 square feet. And did I mention it's on 4.4 acres? Hello, I'm turning you around. Look at this. Look at this. Now wait for it. This cabin comes with that view. What was that? Was that your jaw hitting the ground? That's what I thought. Do you see this? This is in full leaf, which means this is the this is the most crowded view you're gonna have. When there's a leaf fall, or during the fall and winter, this is just going to be beyond stunning. Holy crumb. I'm just mesmerized, blown away. Oh man. So, turning you around. Okay, so I can already hear some of you asking, Pam, yes, but is that too far out? Honestly, not really. It's typically 20 to 30 minutes into town, and that's into Charlottesville, not Greene County. And if you're coming from DC or Richmond, this will probably feel like a win for your daily drive because it'll be a shorter commute, and this view is outstanding. This is where I come in. Your local Charlottesville agent who is searching for what you need. It doesn't matter if it's 200,000 or 2 million. It has to fit what you're looking for, your needs, your wants, your lifestyle, your budget, not mine. Man, I'm gonna turn you around for that parting shot. Look at that. I mean, house cute, but look at that view. Wow. What else can I tell you about it? Okay, I think I got it all. Okay, so there you have it. 3 real homes, all active, and gives you a great idea when you're looking at the median price in the area. First one, Mason Lane, that city charmer cottage, only 825 square feet, but it was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath at $475. Then we drove out to that new construction in Crozet by the Quality Builder. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath on an unfinished basement, coming in at $520,000. And we wrapped it up with those stunning views at Turkey Ridge with the 1972 cabin, more land, more space, over 4 acres. Now, that's why you need to reach out to me so we can see what is available and what fits your lifestyle. Trust me, you don't want to navigate this market alone. I have lived here, raised my family. My career is actually helping you navigate something you may only do a few times in your life. Reach out, text, email, or phone. all my information is right there. And let's talk about what's out there and if Charlottesville is even the right fit for you. This is why you need to reach out. Also, make sure you grab my free relocation guide by scanning the QR code on the screen now. Map, home searches, blog. It's your video cheat sheet. No cost, and no, I'm not going to call you, harass you, or sell your information. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. If you're and as a reminder, if you're a professional who is flying into the University of Virginia for an interview or coming up for relocation, text me before you get in town. Let's maximize your trip with a personalized tour instead of guessing and hearing about where you should live by everybody who is not you. If this has been helpful at all, please hit like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos on neighborhoods, cost of living, nearby towns. I've got it all lined up for you. And seriously, check out the other videos. No, I do not discuss the newest coffee shop, the newest gossip, the newest restaurant. It's about living in Charlottesville. So neighborhoods, small towns, new construction, living in Charlottesville. And there's something there for you. Before you go, drop a comment. Which spot would you have picked? Would it have been the city cottage, the Crozet Charm, or Greene County Space? Your thoughts help me plan my next video, and hopefully you'll love it. Your Charlottesville journey starts here. Let's chat.